ideas, we can't do this completely without material ammunition. We do need money. We need money to operate the desert stations. We need money to do the rover contest and grow it into something. We need money to do publicity. If we want to make the Mars Quarterly a print magazine again, we need money. Okay, we need money for all kinds of reasons to do all the tasks. This cannot be done completely for free. We don't spend the money on ourselves. No one in the Mars Society receives a salary. I don't, Lucinda doesn't, Pat doesn't. All the work that has been done to do this conference was done strictly by volunteers. No one has received a cent. Okay? Every crew member in the Mars Desert Research Station is strictly a volunteer. And by the way, I should say that in conducting the Mars Desert Research Station program, what we have done is absolutely unique in either the official world of research or the world of space advocacy organizations in terms of opening up the project to participation. We have had in the desert station at this point 95 crews, okay? Another 12 crews in the Arctic station. These are 6 persons each. We've also had about a dozen other activities of Civil Air Patrol expeditions to the desert station and other field activities conducted there, to say nothing of the Rover Challenge contest there. But just counting crew members alone, over 600 people have been able to participate in the Desert Station and Arctic Station research program as crew members. Over another 100 people in mission support activities, or in helping building the HAB, or any number of other things, creating the spacesuits, you name it. Giving people a chance to participate directly in scientific research, in the making of history, in the advance of the human frontier. Okay? No one else does this. 600 people, over 9,000 crew days in the stations. 9,000, okay? Which is like 25 man-years, okay? We have had more people participate as crew members in our stations than NASA has launched into space in its history. So, and by the way, as I say, we don't pay them. They pay their own way to Hanksville. They pay their own travel expenses. And some of them also pay some participation fees, which is necessary. But even so, we have to front a lot of the bills. The stations, the ATVs are constantly breaking down. The generator has to be repaired. Fuel is needed. This and that and the other thing, it doesn't come for free. So, I'm here to basically ask you to help us make this successful. And I know that many of you contribute in other capacities directly as volunteers and in giving talks in your communities and fighting the fight in many ways where you are, but still in all, we need money to win this. You know, the old World War II poster, I'll give 'em hell, you give us the stuff. Give us the stuff. So I want to ask now for money. I'm going to ask who here is willing to give $1,000. I personally am. Okay, Tam? Anyone else? Over there? What is your first name exactly? I always think of you as Alexa or Alexandra, but it's not. Alla. Okay, Alla. Me, Tam. Gary Fisher? Okay, Jerry Black, Carlos, Chris Vansel. All right. Now, by the way, let me help this out a little. You know this Mars coloring book? Many of you have seen it. It's really first-class job. It was all done by artists from the Cartoon Network who did it on a volunteer basis, by the way. Okay, right. Now, this is the cover, but these are 50 signed prints by the artist. These are signed prints, so you can see, and there were only 50 of them made. And so I'm going to give one of these to everyone who gives 1,000. And that includes the people who've already raised your hands. You haven't lost your print. But it's a trophy, not just because it's a signed print, but because of what it signifies, that you, person, was willing to put it on the line to help us out here. Okay, so other people? Not even for a signed print from one of the top artists of the Cartoon Network?
We already have one, so we need to give him his print.
Okay. All right, well, that's 1,000. Okay, how about $500? Anyone willing to give $500? Over there. What's your name, sir? Gary. Gary. Anyone else? Over there. Is that Lyle? Okay. Anyone else? You get the print too. 500. Okay, we have enough. Anyone else? Those two? Where? Okay, your name, sir? And? Tom. Okay, anyone else? 500. Okay, how about $250? Over there. Okay, is that Kent? Okay, anyone else? Okay, over there. Anyone else? Over there. Okay, Sanders. Anyone else? $250. 400. Okay, pushing back the needle here. Okay, Kurt. Over there, Andy. $250. Anyone else? Okay, how about $100? All right, over here. Okay, others? Anyone else? $100. You could do $100. I mean, the print alone is worth more than $100. Over there. Anyone else? $100. Over there. Are you getting all these? Okay. What? Don? Dan? Dan Steen? Yeah. Anyone else? $100. Come on, let's do it. Everybody should just do $100. Just. Anyone else? $100. Okay. $50. All right, Carolyn Porco. All right, that's the spirit. That's the spirit that's going to get us to Saturn.
Right, you got to promise me we'll cover my turn of his money by Saturday.
Okay, Trump to your meeting and help with the. Okay, anyone else? $50. $50. Over there in the back, there's a gentleman. Do you see him? Pat Zarnik. Over there is a pledge for $50. Anyone else? $50. Over there. Lucinda, maybe you can help with this? Okay, well, there's a pledge over there. You need to sign them up. Okay. And anyone else? $50. $50? $50? Okay. Well, there we have it. So I want to thank you. By my rough mental count, that something in the neighborhood of $10,000 was just raised. And that's a very good thing. The anonymous donations will also be accepted later. But look, those who can't give, there is on the back of the program a philanthropy sheet here that you can take a look at. Various levels of donations and so forth, and you can give with credit cards or anything. Right here. But look, if you can't give, as I say, we still very much value your personal active contribution. Most notably at this point, the issue is going to meet with congressmen, okay, in their home district, in your home district. Now, by the way, you can be a little expansive about this. Why don't you get yourself and any other chapter members, or if you don't have a formal chapter, friends who at least agree with you on this, and visit all the congressmen within driving range of your home locale. Okay? You know, you can probably visit 3 or 4, and that's 3 or 4 times the impact. Well, that concludes what I have to say tonight, and unless, are there other things to be discussed? Okay, and by the way, I'm going to give these prints to Pat to distribute as soon as she gets your check or credit card.
I just want to say thank you for coming, thank you for staying, and we'd love to see you tomorrow morning. We have registration open still if someone wants to buy. If someone is still interested, you have friends local and they want to attend tomorrow, it's just $60 for a day pass. Otherwise, events continue to start at 9 a.m. Thank you for coming. Good night.